Run it! This one the hit, yo. Lady Sarojini. Bless up everyone. This is Chad and Ben from Jamaica here representing for the host, Lady Sarojini with the Caribbean Connection Show. Hey, Panwa, 93.5 FM, CHMR 11. I'm another criminal, so get on your searching. But let me tell you though, if you never know, I'm an island man with an African culture. No drugs, no in my bag.
When we dancing, hey, you are my king, I'm your queen. We don't let nobody in between.
Live from Toronto, this is DJ Eruption. You're listening to Sarojini from Caribbean Connections. Peace out.
Then you hold my bumper and grind slow, deep in.
Hi, this is Vinod from New York City, and you're listening to Sarojini on the Caribbean Connections.
Your bumper is a magnet. I stick on like a magnet.
Yeah, it's magnetic. Join Sarojini on Caribbean Connections, Thursdays at 1. Walk through the sands with poetry from our great leaders and academics. Jive with us to soca, reggae, chutney, and calypso. Get your current cricket results, meet special guests, and more. Every Thursday, 11:30 Eastern, 1 p.m. Newfoundland time.
Baby, a magnetic, that thing just sticking on me.
Hey, my beautiful folks. Welcome to this awesome show, Caribbean Connections. I am your host, Sarojini, and hey, guess what? We have the most amazing day here. Oh, gee, not only weather-wise, but we have the most awesome guest in our studio today. We've got Jaiyad Roberts, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about him. But before we go any further, a warm welcome to all of you listening here on the island of Newfoundland and Labrador, in Toronto, Winnipeg, Regina, Saskatoon, Calgary, Vancouver, Maple Ridge, and on the Sunshine Coast in beautiful British Columbia. Hello to the Wilhelms, and crossing over to New York. A special shout out to Nalini and Vinod and the Atchisons in Connecticut, Washington, D.C., to the Faltines, Texas, California, and going even further to New Delhi, India, Berlin, Germany, where the Faltines are right now, Egypt, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Tanzania, the Netherlands, and to my brothers and sisters in the Caribbean, Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Kitts and the Nevis, the U.S. Virgin Islands, the British Virgin Islands, and Barbados, Belize, the Bahamas, and to all of you whom I haven't mentioned, welcome. It's so good to have you all here, folks. It's going to be an awesome day. And because the weather is so fantastic, we're going to start out with Third World. And this is 96 degrees in the shade.
96 degrees in the shade. Real hot, oh yes, in the shade. Said it was 96 degrees in the shade. 10,000 soldiers on parade.
employed. Excellency, before you I come with my representation. You know where I'm coming from. You caught me on the loose, fighting to be free. Now you show me a noose on the cotton tree. Entertainment for you, martyrdom for me. 96 degrees in the shade, real hot, yes, in the shade. 96 degrees in the shade, real hot, oh yes, in the shade. Some may suffer and some may burn, but I know that one day my people will learn. As sure as the sunshine way up in the sky, today I stand here a victim. The truth is I'll never die. 96 degrees in the shade, real hot in the shade. 96 degrees in the shade, real hot, oh yes, in the shade. 96 degrees in the shade, real hot, I said, in the shade. 96 degrees in the shade, real hot, in the shade.
Okay, folks, that was 96 degrees in the shade, opening up today's program, and it is a fantastic day. Did I tell you all what a great day it was? I think I did, but here in Newfoundland, you know, we get such so few good days, but I'll tell you all, this summer has been fantastic. And coupled with the fact today, not only is it fantastic, beautiful, and all of that, but we have in the studio, live and in person, Jaiyad Roberts. Welcome, Jaiyad.
Thank you so much for having me today.
You're welcome. You're welcome. How are you feeling today?
I'm actually really excited, super happy, and looking forward to everything that we are going to talk about today.
Oh, listen, I am too, and I know our listeners are, but let's give them an insight into what you're about, just a summary here, but then we're going to delve deeper. So, folks, Jaiyad is a gospel artist. His music fuses prophetic lyrics with a contemporary Caribbean-inspired sound. Now, he's originally from Barbados, and Jaiyad's artistry reflects values of faith, hope, and grace, resonating with listeners who are searching for encouragement and breakthrough. His newest single, Rise Again, was released this year on August the 1st, and it's a powerful reminder that no matter what life brings, it's never too late for God to move. Well, Jaiyad, this is certainly so fantastic to read about you. Thank you again for coming here.
Thank you so much.
And in case folks didn't know, you actually left Barbados and you went to Ontario and you're here visiting. But let's then start off with that. How long ago did you leave Barbados, and where did you come, and why did you come to Canada?
I left Barbados about 6 years now, and I came to Ontario, in Toronto specifically. And I came to Toronto because I loved the atmosphere. I loved the opportunity that I saw here. And I believe that coming here will actually be really great for this, not myself, but for my family.
Great.
I'm very family oriented, so I see myself as the Joseph in my family of sorts, leading the way. So definitely also music. Toronto is very, are known around the world for its great musicians. And so I wanted to get in on that as well.
Yeah, and I think you did make a good choice from that perspective, to be honest. And did you know folks in Toronto prior to coming?
Yes, I had a few friends who had lived here, so that gave me some indication of, I can actually come here and thrive. So, yeah, definitely I had some good friends here as well.
Yeah. What time of year did you come?
So actually I came on July 1st.
Ooh, that's Canada Day.
Exactly.
Well, Canada must have really welcomed you in with the pomp and fanfare, all the bells, whistles, waving flags and everything.
So when I got here, I saw fireworks. Like, it was a really festive experience. So I felt like a celebration as well, arriving in Canada on Canada Day. So
yeah, exactly. Did you arrive at night?
Yeah, so it was near the night, so outside was kind of pretty dark, so it definitely made the fireworks more impacting.
Yeah, and then you saw all the lights sprawling and everything, right?
It's
my
amazing,
God.
Definitely.
Yeah, so what were your first impression of Toronto?
Wow. Compared to Barbados, because Barbados, we're an island and everything is kind of close. So coming to Toronto, everything seemed bigger and further. So it amazed me how long it took to get from point A to point B.
Oh gosh,
I remember looking at the map, and in my mind, when I read the map, I'm thinking something is like pretty close. But then when I go to get there, it's extremely far, right?
And the highway, the famous 401.
We don't have highways like that.
Yeah, and I mean, I have visited Barbados, so I am familiar with the highways.
Yes.
But how did you feel? Because did you come alone? Did you come with a family member, a friend? So what were your feelings when you arrived here?
So I came alone.
Okay.
And as I said, one of the main things in my heart at the time was, how can I also make a way for my family? But it wasn't like, it was tough. Because I'm away from home. Is the first time I was away from family for an extended period of time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that must have been something.
Going through holidays without family was tough in the beginning, especially.
Yeah.
I would often, I think one of the things that really worked for me is I call home like almost every day. And I do video calls with my mom and my family, my dad. And so that helped me to go through that process of not feeling quote unquote alone. But yeah, it was still kind of tough, but it was kind of mixed, because it was tough because I didn't have them with me, but I was also excited about what the possibilities were in Toronto. Yeah,
and with the new age of technology, Zoom, like you said, FaceTime. I don't know if you guys use Snapchat and all of this. People can connect a lot more easily than, say, in my generation. We didn't have this. You actually wrote letters.
Wow.
And imagine, the letter you got to write the letter, go and mail it. Then it takes a while to clear Canada, go there, back home, and God forbid somebody doesn't reply right away. You're getting that letter, like, by the time you start to when it comes, you're looking at 2 months. So
Wow.
people, I think, felt more alone back then, you know. And were you quite young, or an older teenager, a younger teenager? Like, you don't have to give us the exact age, you know. I don't like people to do that. But what's the age range of when you came here?
So I came here as a young adult.
Okay.
Yes. So I came and I joined the working class. I came as a working professional.
Okay.
So I was already kind of like, you know, mentally standing on my 2 feet. But as I said, it was still kind of like tough in the beginning. Yeah.
Did you find it very hard to navigate the system? And before you answer that, where were you staying when you first arrived? Did someone pick you up from the airport and take you around, show you places and all of that?
Yeah, so funny enough, when I arrived, lucky for me, I had a friend who knew a friend that picked me up from the airport. And I was going to be staying with them for a bit until, you know, I can stand on my 2 feet.
Yes, of course.
So initially, when I got here, I actually stayed in Brampton.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
And I
busy place.
Very. And I remember looking at the map, comparing where Brampton was to Toronto, and in my head, I thought it was close, like super close, because I'm like, oh, Brampton is just there.
Yeah.
But then when I got there and I tried to travel to Toronto, I was like, oh my gosh.
How long did it take you? I think
it was hours,
like 2 hours
by transit,
or so.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really long, really long.
Oh my gosh.
But I only stayed in Brampton for like a couple of months.
Yeah.
And then I was able to move down to Toronto, where I stayed for most of my stay here in Canada.
Now, you came for school. Did you come for work, for holidays at that time? July is still summer vacation. So what brought you then during that time of the year to Toronto?
Most definitely, it was work related.
Okay.
I was seeking, you know, including my music, I'm also very artistic and creative. So definitely finding an opportunity where I can express that creativity in UX design and marketing. That was something that was also in my head at the moment. And luckily for me, I was able to eventually move into that career path. So that was, definitely work was the number one thing that allowed me to integrate into the society.
Yeah, and I think from my experience and listening to some of the other guests that I had here on Caribbean Connections who are new to Canada in your age group and generation, work and school give them a sense of belonging. They don't feel as isolated, right? And did it take you very long to sort of get into things? Did you find?
It's funny because I believe anyone who has come here has experience, you know, sending out a lot of applications and taking a while before they can actually get a role. But as you said, once you enter the working job market, then it is easier because you have colleagues, you have people that you begin now to make new friends, new connections.
Right.
Interesting enough, my first job here was remote, so I was working from home.
Okay.
However, we were keeping in touch a lot because we use Slack. So I didn't feel alone per se because even though I was remote, but we were still very much integrated. A lot of meetings, a lot of FaceTime with people. So definitely that was an avenue to feel integrated fully into, because now I'm like, oh, I'm actually working in Canada, so I'm part of the ecosystem now.
Yeah, and it's such a good feeling.
Oh yes, definitely.
And you're right, you don't feel so alone and isolated.
Oh, definitely.
Give us an idea what it was like growing up in Barbados. We know it's an island in the Caribbean, very beautiful, palm trees, beautiful. aqua water with sandy beaches and some reggae play, maybe not as much as in Jamaica, but it's a nice feel. But you tell us what it was like growing up in Barbados.
Wow, what an experience to relive.
Yeah.
Growing up in Barbados, we are very family oriented.
Yes.
And very community centered. So, I mean, holidays was a big thing for us, especially Christmas. Like, we decorate the entire place. It's very festive. In your community, at that time, I had a lot of kids my age. So I would always be outside playing with kids. And we had this thing where even though a child is not your own, but you also as an adult would look out for the child. So if there was discipline to be had, your parents sometimes were not the only ones giving discipline, the neighbors as well.
and that is very much like all of the Caribbean,
yes,
and
definitely.
you have to listen.
Yeah,
you can't be mouthy with anybody. They'll probably slap you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It was a really relaxed environment. Education is a big thing. Like, our parents really pushed us to go as far as we can in education-wise because we believe that is the key towards the future. And definitely something that I really took that advice about. So definitely like being in the Caribbean, I mean, it's a warm, like a lot of tourists come, enjoy the beaches. Oh my gosh, I miss the beaches.
Oh, yes,
the beaches are amazing. And just enjoying the tropical nature of it, like
yes.
I think I was so used to it that I didn't recognize how impactful it was on me as a person until I got here. Like bringing my culture with me, bringing my customs with me, definitely.
Yes.
Growing up there was a really warm experience, especially remembering those fond moments going through school, playing with children my age, making deep connections and friends. So definitely growing up in Barbados was a fun experience.
Oh, listen, I mean, being on an island too, right? And we'll talk a little bit more about this island you're on. But listen, we've got the entire program today to talk to you and listen to everything you're going to say. But why don't we play a track, one of your track, and it is called, we're going to take a short break, we're going to play that, and then we're going to come back and talk to you. And this is I Believe.
So.
I'm on my bed right now, thinking about my past, thinking about how sad I must be, waiting to figure out if you will let me out. Is this the change I feel upon me? Can you see? It's burning me, consuming me. If only I would just believe I could be free, and I would see my destiny. Oh, 'cause I believe. To fall, coming upon us all and on me. But if I leave, I will fall. But if I stay, I will crawl. Beginning to feel so lost. Help me. Can you see? It's burning me. Consuming me. If only I would just believe I could be burning me, consuming me. If only I would just believe I could be free, and I would see my destiny. Oh, 'cause I believe. Oh, 'cause I believe.
All right, folks, that was Jaiyad's track, and that was called I Believe. Jaiyad, you want to talk a little bit about what this track is all about? Like when it was recorded, where, why did you record it? All that good stuff. Take it away.
For sure. So I did this song when I was in university.
Right.
So I Believe is a song that inspires someone who has, gone through something. Maybe, you're feeling a bit down, you're feeling lost. Because even though you grew up on an island that, is a happy place, still you go through circumstances and situations. My family, we had humble beginnings, and I grew up in a community that was a little bit rough as well. And I, being a very quiet child growing up, I realized like I had a little bit of a low self-esteem, and so when I wrote this song, I kind of wanted to help other people who went through what I did personally. And so the song talks about, I believe, is more of like a declaration you're saying to yourself. So even if in that moment while you're saying it, life is still kind of going awry, it's more or less you building your own faith in God, but also in yourself, that you can get through what you're going through.
Oh my gosh, that's certainly inspirational.
Definitely.
Well, thank you for recording that. And you wrote that too, right?
Yes, I wrote that as well.
So you're like a singer-songwriter as well. Hey. And
definitely, yes.
Do you enjoy songwriting?
Oh, I love it. I love creative expression. I think songwriting and making music allows me to just put everything, that you go through in life into a song,
right?
That you can communicate through. Definitely.
Absolutely. Well said. Well, listen, let's take another short break, and we're going to listen to some announcement, and then we're going to be right back, and we're going to hear a lot more about you. Cool?
Awesome.
All right. Folks, stay with us. Don't go away. We will be right back.
Hi, my name is Mark Manning.
And I'm Aaron Collis.
We're Rum Ragged, and you're listening to 93.5 FM CHMR.
We're online at chmr.ca.
Every second, someone flees their home due to natural disasters. The Arctic ice that regulates our planet's weather is vanishing. That means floods, famine, and more are on the rise. But there's a simple solution, and you have the right to know. My name is Parvati. Please join me in creating a healthy future with MAPS, the Marine Arctic Peace Sanctuary. Get involved at parvati.org, parvati.org. It literally means the world.
Standing up against racism is an ongoing battle. How will you help?
Everyone should be treated equally, and the legal system should work for the people, not against them. Every day, our network of supporters, lawyers, and educators from across the country continue to fight against injustice and oppression, both in and outside of the courtroom and at all levels of government.
This message is brought to you by the Canadian Anti-Racism Youth Coalition. Visit caryc.ca for more information about how you can stand up and speak out.
I'm Steve Jackson, hoping you'll listen to Jazz Links. We take a theme every show and link together the people, places, and styles of jazz over the last 100 years that makes his music so unique and dynamic. Listen to Jazz Links on CHMR Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. with a repeat Sunday evening at 8 p.m.
This is the social media news. I'm your friend's kid brother. My classmate Jeff told me that immigrants are coming to Canada to steal our toys. Jeff also says he has a tattoo, but the tattoo artist made him swear not to show anyone. Jeff is so cool.
Social media isn't journalism, so why does our government give billions to social networks while Canadian newsrooms die out? Visit friends.ca to learn more. Authorized by Friends of Canadian Broadcasting.
Are you the kind of person who yells at the radio, "Don't tell me about the artist, I don't care where they grew up, just play the song"? If that's the case, then don't listen to my program. I'm Ivan Emke. On my show, Roots and Branches and Beyond, I like to explain where the sounds come from. So if you'd like to know a bit about what you're listening to, every Saturday morning at 11, CHMR 93.5 FM, music that knows where it's from.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you feeling stuck in your current music rotation?
Feel like you're searching for something new and don't know where to start?
Let us set you up. I'm Hannah.
And I'm Christina.
And we're the hosts of Blind Date on CHMR, a show where you meet a new album and we pay the bill.
Every Monday, we take turns picking albums for the other person to ultimately see if it's love at first listen.
Join us for all the fun every Monday night at 9 p.m. right here on CHMR 93.5 FM, Newfoundland's only alternative.
There's a haze we're not familiar with, hovering around the sun. And there's a look about the fields of green, not welcoming anyone. There's a danger in the sea glass, Mother Nature's fever spike. And my father said it ain't.
Are you ready?
Well, my beautiful people, when you hear that, you know what it means. It's time for cricket. So we're going to start off with the local scores. And this report is submitted by Abdullah Khalid. And Abdullah is the editor of Total Sports Flick. This is the Cricket NL T20 playoffs and final recap. In qualifier 2 against the Newfoundland Super Kings, NSK, the Wolves were put under pressure early, bowled out for just 134, a total that looked below par on paper. But what followed was nothing short of ruthless. The Wolves bowlers came out with fire and precision, ripping through NSK's batting lineup and skittling them for a mere 85. It was a performance built on relentless pressure, backed by sharp fielding and smart captaincy. That emphatic win not only secured their place in the final, but also sent a strong warning to the Mavericks. The final, however, told a familiar tale. Once again, the Wolves' batting faltered, managing only 122 before being bowled out. For most teams, that might have spelled disaster. But the Wolves thrive on defending low scores. Their bowlers tightened the screws right from the start. striking regularly and never allowing the Mavericks to settle. Every wicket was celebrated like gold, and the pressure mounted until the Mavericks were finally bowled out for 106. Against all odds, the Wolves pulled off a second straight underdog-style defense, this time to lift the trophy. Key to both wins were the all-round contributions of Amandeep Singh, Shafin Khan, Mohad Butt, Yuvraj Singh, and Taranveer Singh. Taranveer Singh. Whether it was vital runs, game-changing spells, or electric moments in the field, these names kept popping up at crucial stages. Their combined efforts were made sure the Wolves always had the upper hand when the stakes were the highest. The Wolves' journey through the knockouts has proved that T20 cricket isn't just about piling on big totals, it's about resilience, belief, and the ability to deliver under pressure. Twice defending modest scores, the Wolves showed heart, grit, and class to outplay both NSK and the Mavericks, cementing themselves as the undisputed champions of this year's competition. Well, oh my goodness, that was a great report there by Abdullah Khalid, who is the editor of Total Sports Flick.
Are you ready?
All right, folks, so here we go. That report was for September of the weekend before, and now I'm going to read to you this past weekend again, the local score submitted by Abdullah Khalid. This past weekend was one for the books here in Newfoundland and Labrador cricket. Cricket NL successfully hosted the inaugural Red Ball T10 tournament, and what a vibe it was. Played over 2 action-packed days with a hard red tennis ball, the tournament brought together teams from across the province. CBS, Conception Bay South, Grand Falls, Windsor, St. John's, Mount Pearl, and Paradise, all showcasing talent, energy, and community spirit. In the end, it was the Stallions who lifted the championship trophy, emerging as the first ever Red Ball T10 champions. They showed consistency, teamwork, and that extra spark needed to cross the finish line. The Grand Falls Windsor Giants pushed hard and finished as well. Deserved runner-ups, giving fans some thrilling cricket throughout the tournament. Individual brilliance also stood tall in the event. Arsh Gill of the Northern Knights was named the best batter, piling on runs in style and anchoring his side's innings whenever he stepped to the crease. His all-round dominance didn't stop there. He went on to claim the Most Valuable Player award, stamping his mark as the standout cricketer of the weekend. On the bowling front, Presti from the Golden Falcons of Grand Falls, Windsor, walked away with the best bowler honor, proving lethal with the ball and keeping opposition batters in constant trouble. In the field, Gerald Joseph and Corella Yellow cricket team earned recognition as the best fielder, showing safe hands, sharp awareness, and plenty of athleticism. The Red Ball T10 wasn't just about trophies and stats. It was about the community coming together, teams representing their own towns, and players putting their passion on display. For 2 straight days, the grounds were filled with energy, laughter, competition, and camaraderie. A true celebration of cricket here in Newfoundland and Labrador. Congratulations again to the champions, the Stallions, and hats off to all the participating teams and players. Cricket NL continues to grow, and this tournament was another example of how bright the future of the game is in our beautiful province. And thank you again to Abdullah Khalid, the editor of Total Sports Flick, for that amazing cricket report.
Well, all original cricket fan and all West Indian and wave for the hand, man. Tell them have some little put together team around the world and talk about them more contest the big WI. I don't tell you, yeah, where they come from, where they come from, wave for the hand, wave for the world.
What island we come from? Answer the call. Come let me show them. Come rally on. What island we come from? Answer the call. Show them we culture. Come rally on.
I should have wanna play cricket, but you take all them wicked. Any team tells you know we're going to wreck it, and we batsman them all select it. 6 or a 4, you know we're going to make it. And him bowl LBW. He want make a run and we bowl him for ducks. Bowl him for ducks and him run out of luck. West Indies will get the gold cup.
What island we come from? Answer the call. Come let me show them. Come rally on. What island we come from? Answer the call. Show them we culture. Come rally on.
Show them how you just do it. Come wine, show me your want.
I'll see you whenever you feel it. This is we time.
On him ball and we lick it for 6. Lick it for 6 and the people.
It's a glorious hit. Not the first one that he's hit. Played some lovely shots. Marlon Samuel brings up his 50. 54 of 46. The strike rate steadily improving. And drilled. And again he doesn't get the Yorker right. This has been a superb innings from Samuels. Comes their real asset. They nervous day, nervous night. It was just a flick. Just a flick off his feet, Marlon Samuels. Gone way into the sand. Just look at the way he renews himself. He's hit that one hard. There's a fielder down there. It's going to be out court. Yep, another one out. They can't hit sixes, can they? He'll sit through in, trying to go offside. Finding the edge of Badri's fingers.
I should have wanna play cricket, but you take all them wicked. Any team tells you know we're going to wreck it, and we batsman them all select it. 6 or a 4, you know we're going to make it. And him bowl LBW. He want make a run and we bowl him for ducks. Bowl him for ducks and him run out of luck. West Indies to get the gold cup.
Not far enough, I don't think. Not far enough, comfortably. And Samuel adds something to the wickets column. In addition to the runs, the vital runs, the match-winning runs that he scored, they're dusting him off. They're dusting him off for the man of the match. Keep him clean.
On him ball and we lick it for 6. Lick it for 6 and the people love it. On him ball and we lick it for 4. Lick it for 4 and the ball out more.
Are you ready?
Okay, folks, here we go with the international cricket. And thank you to Lita for this amazing report. The 2025 season of the Caribbean Premier League came to a dramatic conclusion on Sunday as the Trinbago Knight Riders defeated perennial runners-up Guyana Amazon Warriors in a close-fought final at the Providence Stadium in Guyana. Warriors captain Imran Tahir surprisingly chose to bat first, and the Warriors lost the in-form Quinton Sampson for a duck in the opening over to Andre Russell. Pardon me. Ben McDermott tried to counterattack with a quick 28 off 17 balls, but his dismissal in the sixth over triggered a collapse, and the Warriors slipped from 38 for 1 to 65 for 5 by the 12th over. Match MVP Akil Hussain played a key role in the slide, bowling the Warriors' most consistent batsman Shea Hope for 12 and removing Shimron Hetmeyer for 4. Iftikhar Ahmed, 30, and Dwayne Pretorius, 25, helped push the total to 130 as Saurabh Netravalkar finished with an impressive 3 wickets for 25 runs. TKR's chase began with a bang as Colin Munro smashed Romario Shepherd for 3 fours in a 22-run second over, but Nicholas Puran and Darren Bravo fell chiefly to leave TKR at 55 for 3 after 8 overs. Tahir and Moeen Ali allowed just 12 runs in the next 3 overs, but Sunil Narain broke free with 2 sixes off Gudakash Moti, bringing the run rate under control. Narain fell for 22, and Kieron Pollard reignited the chase with 3 sixes off Tahir in the 14th over. But just when TKR looked comfortable, Tahir struck again, bowling Pollard and having Russell caught at slip-off consecutive deliveries. Shamar Joseph then dismissed Alex Hales for a slow 26, leaving TKR at 116 for 7, needing 15 runs from 22 balls. Enter Akil Hussain, calm under pressure. He finished the match in style with a 6 and 4 off Moti, ending unbeaten on 16 off 7 balls. His late cameo crushed Guyana's hopes and sparked celebrations for Trinbago. Despite Tahir's 3 for 34 and a valiant effort from the Warriors, Hussain's heroics ensured TKR walked away champions for the 5th time and extend the Amazon Warriors' abysmal championship record to 7 losses in 8 trips to the final game. All right, well, thank you to Lita for that amazing report, and to Abdullah as well. And hey, folks, no, we didn't forget about you and Jaiyad. He's waiting patiently here. Jaiyad, welcome back. Welcome back. How you doing?
I'm good. Happy to be here still. It's
Listen,
amazing.
and we're just great to have you. You feeling good?
Oh, definitely. You're a warm host.
All right, thank you. Now listen, folks, if you're just joining us, we have in the studio here today, all the way from Barbados via Ontario here to Newfoundland, St. John's, is Jaiyad Roberts, gospel artist, and we're talking everything you want to know about Jaiyad. Now, Jaiyad, I think we ended off a few minutes ago or a little while ago about your life in Barbados, and we're going to continue, everybody, into the second hour. So don't worry, you're still going to hear about Jaiyad. Tell us a little bit more about life in Barbados, what you miss the most, and how do you feel about being away 6 years now? Take it away.
Oh, One of the things I really miss, so on weekends, my friends and I would we will go and get some street food, and we'll find a beach, and we'll just sit by the beach and eat that food, listen to the waves just crashing, and that is just an amazing experience that I miss a lot.
Oh man.
Oh yes.
You're making me want to go to the Caribbean. Well, we're gonna pretend we're here, y'all. We are Caribbean Connections. So go on.
Exactly. So that is one of the things I really do miss, like having those moments with my close friends, and definitely, as I said before, like having those family moments, being with my family. Like often we will go on picnics. We will definitely come together because I have a large family in terms of siblings. I have 4 brothers and 4 sisters. So, and some of them have kids. So when all of us come together, it's like a real big celebration, and that is something that I really do miss as well.
Oh my, I bet you do. And did your family come to Canada yet, say to Ontario, to visit you?
Oh yeah. So my mom came about 2 years ago, and one of my sisters did. It was a really, really good experience. So for the first time, because back home we don't celebrate Thanksgiving is not a holiday that we have.
Right.
But being here, my mom was here for Thanksgiving, so we decided this is going to be our first time celebrating Thanksgiving, so we celebrated it together.
Sure.
And I made the turkey.
You did not. Well, I'm impressed.
It was my first time.
How did you learn to make it?
I went on Google and got a recipe.
Oh, good for you. Thank you to Google.
Oh, yes. And it actually turned out really good. It was really tasty.
Really?
Lovely.
You bought really the butterball or one of the more moist turkeys?
Yeah,
yes?
So I actually went to Walmart and they had some turkeys on sale there.
Yes,
so,
they're good for that.
Oh, yeah. I picked up one. Went online, looked at a recipe, and did everything they said to do. So
yeah, oh my God, you beat a lot of people I know who were born and bred here, man, and they can't even cook turkey yet. So here in Newfoundland, it's fish and chips. People eat a lot of cod,
I love fish
fried.
And chips.
You haven't been to fish and chips yet,
Not
being
yet,
here?
no.
Well, I gotta tell you where to go, man. You missing out,
you must.
okay?
Give me a plug.
But listen, we still got the second hour coming up, so why don't we give a little opening about this new track of yours, which has been just released August 1st, 2025. Give us a short synopsis about it, and then we're gonna hear it. Take it away.
So sharp synopsis. So I'm continuing my trend of inspiring people.
Yes.
So this song goes even deeper. The title is Rise Again.
Right.
So definitely it speaks to someone. You've recently gone through a breakup, maybe in a relationship, or you've lost your job, or some circumstance that you feel like it has set you back. So definitely this song is this song to listen to, that you can also sing along, again, to make a declaration, not just to build your faith, but also to inspire yourself and others as well. So this is what this song is about believing once again, I've gone through a dark path. I've gone through a time where things seem not to be going the way I wanted to, but I know I can rise again.
All right. Well, this is Jaiyad Roberts, and this is Rise Again.
Yeah, you think I'm finished this time, but you are mistaken. Not easily shaken. Even though I felt weak inside, my dreams didn't die. I know that I'll find my way. This time I will stand up and fight. This time I will. On my face and tell me no lie, I will not become you. My past is not my truth. No, I shall arise in me. It is destiny, my destiny. Oh, I declare that it is done. Oh Lord, yeah. Oh yeah. I shall rise again. Come on, I shall rise again. I will rise again. No delay, no delay. It's already done. It's already done. Yeah, yeah. I shall rise again. I shall rise again.
This is 93.5 CHMR FM.
Newfoundland and Labrador's general election is happening Tuesday, October 14th. Did you know you can vote early by special ballot? Apply online by October 2nd to vote by mail, or vote early in person at any Elections NL district office from now until October 7th. To learn more about early voting options, visit elections.gov.nl.ca or call us at 1-877-729-7987.
Run it! This one the hit, yo. Lady Sarojini. Bless up everyone. This is Jordan Ben from Jamaica here representing for the most, the host, Lady Sarojini with the Caribbean Connection Show. Hey, Power 93.5 FM CHMR 11.
Pardon me, I'm another criminal, so get on your searching. But let me tell you though, if you never know, I'm an island man with an African culture. No drugs, no in my bag.
Hi, this is Vanilla from New York City, and you're listening to Sarojini on the Caribbean Connections.
When we dancing, hey, you are my king, I'm your queen. We don't let nobody in between.
Live from Toronto, this is DJ Eruption. You're listening to Sarojini from Caribbean Connections. Peace out.
Then you hold the bumper and grind slow, the bass.
I like a Lego, yeah. Your bumper is a magnet. I stick on like a magnet. A magnet.
Yeah, it's magnetic. Join Sarojini on Caribbean Connections, Thursdays at 1. Walk through the sands with poetry from our great leaders and academics. Jive with us to soca, reggae, chutney, and calypso. Get your current cricket results, meet special guests, and more. Every Thursday, 11:30 Eastern, 1 p.m. Newfoundland time.
Baby, magnetic, that thing just sticking on, sticking on, sticking on, sticking on me.
Hey folks, good afternoon. Welcome to part 2 of this awesome program. Yes, Caribbean Connections, and I am your host, Sarojini. We are broadcasting live from the campus of Memorial University in the awesome, beautiful, summer-like city of St. John's, Newfoundland. And guess who we have in the studio here? We have the one, the only, Jaiyad Roberts. Welcome to you, Jaiyad.
Thanks again. I'm so happy to be here today.
Welcome to the second hour.
Thank you.
And listen, we're going to hear a lot more from you during this second hour. But in the meantime, I just want to thank all of you listening here on the entire island of Newfoundland and Labrador, around the country, of course, in the Caribbean. Not forgetting especially a big shout out to Barbados, because guess where Jaiyad is from? Barbados. So listen, folks, we are going to get into the nitty-gritty of Jaiyad and his story. But let's open up this segment here with Beanie Man and Chevelle Franklin. And this is Dancehall Queen.
So full of secret and you so clever. You still have to make a you design to be the dancer. If for me, I know that with a turn you in a me lover. Girl, you want me near me, want to knock you with me hammer. Then make me get back and track ya, mass ya. First time me see you, me da walk in a maca. No me see you when me want to burn up in a fire. All up in a front like a thinking filler with a girl ya wine. She look like mama killer. One touch me, it burn me like pepper. But you the DJ out on me Allah. She will know walk forever, you Allah.
She is the dancehall queen for life, gonna explode like dynamite, and she's moving out of sight. The chick on my shop, the place like dynamite. She's a dancehall queen for life, gonna explode like dynamite, and she's moving out of sight. The chick on my shop, the place like dynamite.
Just a go on for the dancehall queen, who already brown or the one all of it. And about the house when Miss Lady come in, then everybody starts screaming, singing. Where the girl come from, nobody don't know. She's a devil angel and she's a go-go. Is this girl human and she's a yo-yo? Ask me, I don't know, but all me know. When Nicky chop down African star, me see bus, me see truck, me see bike, me see car. Night time come and video light it turn on. Everybody start to alarm, can't
Watch me
keep
now,
calm.
she can conk any session with a cute face, a create no heat in the place. And try not touch a button. If you touch a button, she go try and do you something. And go girl, for me not stop say so. Go girl, to the rhythm where I show. Go girl, to the place where I go. Go girl. She can conk any session with a cute face, a create no heat in the place. And try not touch a button. If you touch a button, she go try and do you something. You just go girl. She's a dancehall queen for life, gonna explode like dynamite, and she's moving out of sight, and I'ma jump the dance like dynamite. She's a dancehall queen for life, gonna explode like dynamite, and she's moving out of sight, and I'ma jump the dance like dynamite. I miss a go girl, for me not stop say so. Go girl, to the rhythm where I show. Go girl, to the bass where I go. Go girl, I miss a go girl. For me not stop say so. Go girl, to the rhythm where I show. Go girl, to the bass where I go. Go girl, go girl,
All right, folks, guess what? That was Beanie Man and Chevelle Franklin opening up today's second segment. We have in the studio here Jaiyad Roberts. Jaiyad is a global artist. His music fuses prophetic lyrics with a contemporary Caribbean-inspired sound. Jaiyad is originally from Barbados, and his artistry reflects values of faith, hope, and grace, resonating with listeners who are searching for encouragement and breakthrough. Jaiyad's newest single, Rise Again, which we just heard in hour one, and we will hear it again. It was released on August the 1st of this year, and it's a powerful reminder that no matter what life brings, it's never too late for God to move. Very, very inspiring. Welcome, Jaiyad. Welcome. How are you?
I am good. I'm good here.
Well, you did excellent in hour one. I'm really pleased. Are you pleased?
I am pleased.
Are you having a good
Oh,
time?
yes. It's lots of fun here today.
Good stuff. Listen, this is what we aim for. We want you to relax. We want you to have a good time. Pretend I'm your friend forever, even though you barely know me, but we met a couple of times. So listen, let's continue on this journey. We knew you were here from Barbados. You've been here 6 years. I think you're well settled in now. What do you like about Ontario? And we'll get into why you're here. Tell us a little bit about life in Ontario, in Toronto, and you're living now in Hamilton.
Yes.
So give us a little story behind that.
Oh, one of the things that I love about Ontario is we have people from many different cultures who live in the same space. And so for the first time, I have the opportunity to not only experience my own culture from the Caribbean, but I get to meet other people. So I get to meet people from, people who are Asians, or people who grew up in Canada. Maybe their family grew here, right? So I think that's one of the things I really love about the multiculturalness of Ontario. So I also love where I live in Hamilton. So I'm a very outdoorsy person. I love trails. I love waterfalls. I love the lake. Just being there.
You're in a good
Oh,
spot.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I love as well. There's always something exciting and adventurous to do. So I feel right at home when I'm able to do those kind of things.
Awesome. Did you do a lot of hiking back home then?
Oh, yes.
You did, right?
I've done several hikes when I was in Barbados. One time I hiked from one of the end of the island to the next. So it's a lot of fun times I had there hiking.
What are some of your fondest memories of Barbados that you can somehow recreate or incorporate into the new memories?
Oh, some of my fond memories.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I have not done yet, but I really want to do, is I want to gather some of my friends here.
Okay.
And I just want to host a small gathering, a small party in
Oh,
my
wow.
place. I've always said I was going to do it, but I never pulled the trigger to do it.
Well, you mean bring them from Barbados? Let them
Yeah,
come?
I do have friends who visit me from Barbados, but I also want to, my friends who are here in Canada as well, just invite people over, have a fun time. So that's something that I think I want to do. And I think when you do that, you make connections stronger.
Yes.
And even have games nights together. It sounds like just fun, but it also helps friendships to grow stronger, and that's something that I really want to do as well.
Absolutely. Well, do you have sort of a mini versions of these going on with your friends in
Oh,
Hamilton?
yeah. So yeah, definitely I have some mini versions of that going on. Often I love going to the movies.
Oh, yeah.
So we do that a lot. Festivals. So summer I was outside a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So both in Hamilton, Hamilton has this major street festival that. So I went to a lot of festivals in Hamilton, in Toronto as well. So yeah, I live for summer because it's a beautiful time.
Yeah, and summer is just so fantastic, I find, in Ontario.
Oh, yes.
Southern Ontario actually have a real summer.
Oh,
you know,
yes.
It goes on for 4 months. In Newfoundland, we're lucky if we can get a real good month of summer. You don't know that, but ask some of your friends, a couple of your friends here, they'll tell you.
Oh, wow.
Did you study at all in Canada, Jaiyad?
So I did, so after moving here, I did study. I did a diploma in digital marketing.
Okay.
And I recently, last year, joined a boot camp for UX design and other AI and coding, other stuff that I want to study there as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you study? Design is a.
Yeah, so it is UX design. So,
What is that?
The people who create that experience that you have with apps or even a mobile device.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're the ones who really make sure that you as a user find that experience amazing. Yeah, to make sure that whatever goal it is that you are looking to do or to achieve when you go in an app, that you achieve that goal, but not just achieve it, but achieve it in a very useful way, a way that at the end of it you feel okay, that was good experience.
Absolutely. And how long did that last for?
So for me, that is more of a continuous education for me. Like every month, every week, I'm kind of like just learning as I go, because this field is very interesting. There's always something new, especially with the advent of AI happening right now. So it's more of an ongoing learning experience for me.
Mm-hmm. Now, you are currently, I mean, you love music. We all know that.
Yes,
and
definitely.
you're doing great with that. You're putting a lot into it. But you're also working full time.
Oh, yes.
So, how are you navigating working full time, taking care of yourself, running the house, shopping, cleaning, doing your laundry, and all of that? Getting your music together. How are you finding that?
You know, it comes down to time management.
Yeah.
My personality type, I'm that type of person that I schedule everything I do.
Good.
So I do it in advance, and that is the only way I can really get a lot done in a short space of time.
Yes.
Because as you said, like I have my day job, I have my own personal stuff I want to do, and then music. I mean, music is a big thing. So for my music as well, I want to create content online, you know, to inspire people as well. So I think for me, what worked is, like, for example, dedicating a Saturday or even a Sunday evening to say, okay, I'm only going to do music stuff right now, and I'm going to schedule for the rest of the week. Okay, this post is going to go out. Or if I'm working on a new song, like, okay, this is my writing session. So I find like dedicating time just for music helps a lot.
Yeah. When do you do your songwriting then? Because you've got to make music, you've got to work and all these things. When do you find time to write songs and make your music?
You know, like, I would say it's twofold. One, where, you know, sometimes during the day you could be doing something else, but you get inspiration. So if that happens, I kind of just write it down, because in my phone I have a notepad and I just jot ideas there. The other way is I'm really working closely with a producer, Jaiyad Roberts from Barbados.
Oh.
And so he oftentimes may send me a track that he thinks that I would like. And so, especially with the song Rise Again, so what happened was he sent the track and I just listened to it over and over, and then the words kind of just found me. So that's how I write as well. Like, once I hear the music, like, I feel like the words just come with it.
Absolutely. Now, we did hear Rise Again in the first hour, but we want to hear a little bit more of your stuff. So we're going to play I Believe, but tell us a little bit about I Believe before we get into that.
So I Believe was written during university, and that really was the beginning of putting music, I would say, out there for the public to hear. Before then, I was doing a lot of, you know, demos in my own. And I got together with a guy called Malcolm X, and he heard my demos, and he really believed that what he was hearing could be commercially viable, and I had something to give. So we went into the studio. We worked with Minim, who's another producer, and together I Believe was birthed, and that was released in the Caribbean, and specifically in Barbados. And that was a really good experience.
And when was that released, I Believe?
That was like it was a couple years ago.
Okay. Well, that's too long ago. I mean, there's songs being played on the air that were released 10, 20 years ago, right?
I'll say it's about 10 plus years ago. So it was a while ago. I did that one. But definitely that was the beginning of everything, I would say.
Okay, wonderful. Well, folks, this is Jaiyad Roberts, and this is I Believe.
I'm on my bed right now, thinking about my past, thinking about how sad I must be, waiting to figure out if you will let me out. Is this the change I feel upon me? Can you see? It's burning me, consuming me. If only I would just believe. is burning me, consuming me. If only I would just believe I could be free, and I would see my destiny. Oh, 'cause I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Oh, 'cause I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Oh, 'cause I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Oh, 'cause I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe.
All right, that was Jaiyad, and that's the track called I Believe. Today in the studio, we have Jaiyad, and we're going to hear a lot more from him. But let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Don't go away now.
That's a man's job.
Wow, did this dude just tell us sexist jokes? That's so awkward. That other guy noticed. He's also uncomfortable. I'm sick of guys trying to show off by putting women down. Bro, honestly, that's not even funny.
You're right, man. My bad. It's time to draw the line. Step up, speak up, and be an ally. Challenge sexism and sexual violence. Visit dtl.whiteribbon.ca. A message brought to you by White Ribbon.
This is the social media news. I'm your friend's kid brother. My classmate Jeff told me that immigrants are coming to Canada to steal our toys. Jeff also says he has a tattoo, but the tattoo artist made him swear not to show anyone. Jeff is so cool.
Social media isn't journalism, so why does our government give billions to social networks while Canadian newsrooms die out? Visit friends.ca to learn more. Authorized by Friends of Canadian Broadcasting.
Hey Mom, can we go rollerblading?
Oh, not tonight, sweetie. Maybe another night.
Mom, parents who spend time with their kids in their younger years have a better chance of being close to their kids in those difficult teen years. I'm 12 right now. When I turn 13, I'll become a whole different person. I'll be a roller coaster of emotions. How are you going to deal with that if we're not close?
Get your blades, honey.
Give your family everything. Give them your time. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Hi, this is Roland Skinner, the host of Jig's Dinner, reminding you to join me this Sunday at 1 p.m. for lots of great Newfoundland, Irish, and Celtic music. Request lines are always open at 701-2434. The area code is 709.
If you're a chronic nostalgic who loves the music of Newfoundland and Labrador, tune in to the Newfound Records Radio Hour on CHMR 93.5 FM on Saturdays at noon. Join host Wayne Tucker as he shines a light on the music of the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. So whether you're a sentimental old-timer who's stuck in a vinyl groove, or a newbie eager to hear hard-to-find roots music of Newfoundland and Labrador, tune into the Newfound Records Radio Hour on Saturdays at noon, where the unexpected is the norm.
Well, hey folks, I'm Dan Oakley, and I host the Classic Country 709 show on 93.5 CHMR Friday evenings from 9 to 11 p.m. Tune in and hear the best of local homegrown Newfoundland and Labrador country artists. Great talent, great tunes, and a great way to start the weekend. Any requests, please send them in to classiccountry709@gmail.com. See you on the airwaves.
Are you ready?
All right, folks, when you hear that, you know what it means. It's cricket time. So we're going to start off with the local report. And this report is submitted by Abdullah Khalid, who is the editor of Total Sports Flick. This past weekend was one for the books here in Newfoundland and Labrador cricket. Cricket NL successfully hosted the inaugural Red Ball T20 tournament, and what a vibe it was. Played over 2 action-packed days with the hard red tennis ball. The tournament brought together teams from across the province. CBS, Grand Falls, Windsor, St. John's, Mount Pearl, and Paradise, all showcasing talent, energy, and community spirit. In the end, it was the Stallions who lifted the championship trophy, emerging as the first ever Red Ball T10 champions. They showed consistency, teamwork, and that extra spark needed to cross the finish line. The Grand Falls Windsor Giants pushed hard and finished as well-deserved runner-ups, giving fans some thrilling cricket throughout the tournament. Individual brilliance also stood tall in this event. Arsh Gill of the Northern Knights was named the best batter, piling on runs in style and anchoring his side's innings whenever he stepped to the crease. His all-round dominance didn't stop there. He went on to claim the Most Valuable Player award, stamping his mark as the standout cricketer of the weekend. On the bowling front, Presti from the Golden Falcons of Grand Falls, Windsor, walked away with the best bowler honor, proving lethal with the ball and keeping opposition batters in constant trouble. In the field, Gerald Joseph of the Kerala Yellow cricket team earned recognition as the best fielder, showing safe hands, sharp awareness, and plenty of athleticism. The Red Ball T10 wasn't just about trophies and stats. It was about the community coming together, teams representing their towns, and players putting their passion on display. For 2 straight days, the grounds were filled with energy, laughter, competition, and camaraderie, a true celebration of cricket here in Newfoundland and Labrador. Congratulations again to the champions, the Stallions, and hats off to all the participating teams and players. Cricket NL continues to grow as this tournament was another example of how bright the future of the game is in our province. Well, Abdullah, thank you so very much for this awesome report.
Are you ready?
Okay, and now for the international cricket report submitted by Lita. Thank you. The 2025 season of the Caribbean Premier League came to a dramatic conclusion on Sunday, as the Trinbago Knight Riders defeated perennial runners-up Guyana Amazon Warriors in a close-fought final at the Providence Stadium in Guyana. Warriors captain Imran Tahir surprisingly chose to bat first, and the Warriors lost the informed Quinton Sampson for a duck in the opening over to Andre Russell. Ben McDormand tried to counterattack with a quick 28 off 17 balls, but his dismissal in the 6th over triggered a collapse, and the Warriors slipped from 38 for 1 to 65 for 5 by the 12th over. Match MVP Akeal Hussain played a key role in the slide, bowling the Warriors' most consistent batsman, Sheho, for 12 and removing Shimron Hitmire for 4. Iftikhar Ahmed, 30, and Dwayne Pretorius, 25, helped push the total to 130, as Saurabh Netravalkar finished with an impressive 3 wickets for 25 runs. TKR's chase began with a bang as Colin Munro smashed Romario Shepherd for 3 fours in a 22-run second over, but Nicholas Puran and Darren Bravo fell cheaply to leave TKR at 55 for 3 after 8 overs. Tahir and Muin Ali allowed just 12 runs in the next 3 overs, but Sunil Narain broke free with 2 sixes of Gudakesh Moti, bringing the run rate under control. Narain fell for 22, and Kieran Pollard reignited the chase with 3 sixes off Tahir in the 14th over. But just when TKR looked comfortable, Tahir struck again, bowling Pollard and having Russell caught at slip-off consecutive deliveries. Shamar Joseph then dismissed Alex Hales for a slow 26, leaving TKR at 116 for 7, needing 15 runs from 22 balls. Enter Akeal Hussain, calm under pressure. He finished the match in style with a 6 and a 4 off Moti, ending unbeaten on 16 off 7 balls. His late cameo crushed Guyana's hopes and sparked celebration for Trinbago. Despite Tahir's 3 for 34 and a valiant effort from the Warriors, Hussain's heroics ensued. TKR walked away champions for the 5th time, and the Amazon Warriors' abysmal championship record to 7 losses in 8 trips to the final game.
This was cricket at its best, at Lord's the second test. It is set by everybody, it's the greatest in history. Well, it was war with 2 countries, England versus the West Indies. What a miracle, with the champions doing the impossible. England must understand, we are the champions. So Baskante and hit them, Bodo, 2-4. England must understand, we are the champions. Over follow one, hit them, pout down, 2 more. England broke our heart, we had an awful start, making his debut. Carew was out for 2, and it was 3 for 53. We made a great recovery, their bowling was fine, but we reached 269. England must understand, we are the champions. So Baskante and hit them, poke down, 2-4. England must understand, we are the champions. Buffon come back and hit them, blood out, 2 more. fight for night. But just as deciding victory, he presented the cousin family. After being behind, we declared at 369. England must understand we are the champion. So must come back and hit them Toto, 2-6. England must understand we are the champion. Hope on carry and hit them Bodo, more licks. As England went into bat, 4 wickets stumbled flat. The Queen with a grandstand view saw Milburn to the rescue. Britney started gardening, every ball he panicking. Mommy, what's the score? It's England who's struggling to get a draw. England must understand we are the champion. So Masquerade and hit them Poto, 2-4. England must understand we are the champion. Hope on come back and hit them Bodo, 2 more.
All right, folks, welcome back. Here in the studio, we have live and in person Jaiyad, gospel artist. Jaiyad, welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. How are you doing? You're sitting down listening to my long cricket reports and everything in between. You doing okay?
I'm pretty good. I think I'm just having fun.
That's the main thing, you know, and that's what we want you to do. We want you to don't come and feel like everything is so formal. Yeah. Yes, it is, but we also want you to have fun. For all right. So let's continue our very, very fun, speaking of fun, conversation. We want to talk a little bit about Rise Again, which is your new release.
Yes.
So tell us a bit about what inspired you to write it, when you wrote it, because we know you're a singer-songwriter as well. And, you know, a bit about the steps in producing it, recording it, getting it on air, where can we hear it, all of that. Take it away.
For sure. So after moving here, I guess someone would say I took a bit of a break from releasing new music. Mm-hmm. And sometime last year, my good friend Jay Breezy, he sent me the track, and because he wanted to really work with me, he never did before, and he always loved the stuff I did before, so he wanted to, you know, collaborate together. And so when he sent me the track, I would listen to it over and over again, and then, you know, the words came, and as I said, like, I feel like I discovered the song. The words found me, and so over time I realized the direction that I wanted to take the song, because one of the things that I believe songs can do is, especially if you put a part of yourself in it in terms of like your own experiences, right? Because that is the only way you can really connect with people. And so I thought about everything I've been through here, both the good and, I mean, generally both the bad, in terms of, you know, feeling like I'm missing my family terribly.
So you wrote it in Canada?
Yes, it was written here in Canada, for sure. And, you know, you have a lot of ups and downs as a young adult.
Of course, we all do.
Learning the system. So definitely this song, firstly, was from myself. To tell myself, you know what, you've gone through some ups and downs. Right now things may not be where you want to be, because I feel like, as a person who always has goals and, you know, always thinking ahead, sometimes I'm a bit too hard on myself, and I had to learn how to be kind to myself.
Right.
And part of that process, you know, because I started journaling as well.
Oh.
Yeah, so when I wake up in the morning, sometimes I'll just take my journal and then begin to write.
So when you journal, for people who aren't familiar with journaling, what does journaling entail? What do you write about on what media?
Oh wow, journaling for me was a major thing. So what I do is I use, there's a app on my phone, a journal app on my phone that I use, because I find when I write, sometimes I can't figure out what I wrote days later. So
we all, I think, can share that.
So I like to type it out. So I just like, especially mornings, I get up and depending on how I feel, like I just write what I feel. And I find like near the end of it, I kind of switch into this mode of encouraging myself. So I start with, okay, I'm feeling this way today. Or even if I've gone through something that is a little disappointing, we go through like, circumstances, I would just write that, like, how am I feeling right now? And then at the end of it, as I said, like, I always find myself encouraging myself. So, I mean, naturally, I'm that type of person. Like, if you come to me and you share, like, your deep, darkest secrets, so you need a shoulder to lean on. Like, I'm that person that will encourage you. I will inject hope back inside of you. So I would journal, and definitely, so when it came time to writing this song, all of that kind of was poured in. Because the beginning of the song talks about, you think I'm finished this time. So one of the things I did was kind of personify those challenges. So I'm speaking directly to those challenges, and I'm saying, you think I'm finished this time, but you are mistaken, right? I'm going to rise again. So that's why the chorus, once you get to that chorus, you are definitely making that very strong declaration, I will rise again, So definitely I was able to put this song on all streaming platforms, wherever you listen to music. Rise Again by Jaiyad Roberts. For those who may be questioning, how do you spell that?
Yes, go right ahead.
Jaiyad Roberts. Definitely you'll find it there as well.
Perfect. Now, I know you probably get asked this all the time. You started singing in church,
yes,
right?
Yes.
You had mentioned to me, and as a gospel artist, that would make sense,
yes,
of course.
Sure.
It's a given. Do you feel your experience when you were younger and getting older, singing in church, how did that influence you as an adult? Writing songs, and especially writing Rise Again?
Oh, definitely. That was a really major part of my life. So as an adult, having that, I think that is one of the things that really helped me stay grounded as I embarked on this new adventure of learning to stand on my own 2 feet. Because I find like once you are still home in your parents' house, like there's certain things that you don't think about. I don't think about paying rent. I don't think about buying groceries. I contribute to the bills, but at the end of the day, like I'm relaxed and comfortable. So once you're on your 2 feet and you're miles away, like one of the things that really got me through it was that groundness of having my faith. Definitely. So, and that has also shaped my songs, because for me as a person, I just want to encourage people.
Sure.
I've been through a lot of times, sometimes you wake up, you feel down, you feel like, oh my gosh. And I know in Canada, like mental health is a major issue that a lot of people silently go through, because people don't talk about it. But
one in 3 people will suffer some form of mental illness. People don't realize the stats. They think that'll never happen to me until it does, and then they go searching. So it's good you mentioned that. Carry on.
So from speaking with people and friends, friends often confide in me, I realized like there is a need for a voice out there that continues to inspire and to encourage people, because sometimes all you need is an encouraging word. Like you don't know the impact that could have on your day. They're just hearing, oh, don't give up, just keep going.
Absolutely. So tell you what, why don't we hear this track by Jaiyad Roberts, and this is Rise Again.
Think I'm finish this time, but you are mistaken, not easily shaken. Even though I felt weak inside, my dreams didn't die. I know that I'll find my way. This time I will stand up and fight. This time I will, I will, I will, I will. On my face and tell me no lie, I will not become you. My past is not my truth. No, I decide my future this time. His word is my light. So God I proclaim that it shall be well with me. Favor, prosperity. My season of glory has come. Great faith shall arise in me. It is destiny. I declare that it is done. Yeah. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. No delay, no delay. It's already done. It's already done. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. I will rise again. No more, no more. I've already won. I've already won. Lord. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. I will rise again. No delay, no delay. It's already done. It's already done. I shall rise again. I will rise again. I shall rise again. I will rise again. No more, no fear. I've already won. Even when you're feeling low, take a stand up. Even when you lose control, lift your head up. Know you're meant to be somebody great. Ain't nobody just like you. Ain't nobody, no, gifted and special to you. Know where to go, 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 go. Come on, you're about to win, yeah. About to win, yeah. You're about to win with me. Favor, prosperity. My season of glory has come. Great faith shall arise in me. It is destiny. My destiny, Lord. I declare that it is done. Oh Lord, yeah. Oh yeah. I shall rise again. Come on. I shall rise again. I will rise again. No delay, no delay. It's already done. It's already done. Yeah, yeah. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. No more, no more. I've already won. I've already won, Lord. I shall rise again. Yeah. I shall rise again. Yeah. No delay, no delay. It's already done. It's already done. Yeah. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. No more. I've already won. I shall rise again.
Okay, folks, that was the one and only Jaiyad Roberts, and that track was called Rise Again. And Jaiyad is in the studio here with us at chmr.ca. Worldwide, you could listen to us locally, 93.5 FM, and on cable, Rogers 942, Bell Alliance 787. You could listen to us on TV, but you can't see us. So choose any one of those platforms. Jaiyad, welcome back.
Oh, thank you so much.
So we were talking off air here, like all the logistics and the moving parts that went into producing and recording this track we just heard, Rise Again. You want to share a bit of that with our listeners?
Oh, for sure. So one of the things I did, I created my own little home studio where I can actually record. So I bought some equipment, bought a professional mic, and so when I got the track and I wrote the words and I was ready to record the vocals, I did it all at home. In my apartment, yeah. And then
great. Yeah.
took many takes.
Oh, I bet. To get it perfect.
Oh,
That's what I mean, to listen to this
Definitely.
amazing track, right?
Yeah, it took a lot of work going back and forth. But definitely once I was happy with what I've done, I sent it off to Barbados to Jay Breezy. And he then worked with his team to mix and master the song.
Right.
So that took a while as well, but definitely it was a collaborative effort as well in terms of really getting this song ready and getting it out there.
Oh my gosh, I don't think people realize when you have to send things back and forth, if you're in one country and your producers are in another, not even in the same country, in a different place, but a different country. There's a lot involved. But like we were talking earlier, long time ago, it was things going back and forth by FedEx, you know, expensive and all of that. And you mentioned you have a home studio.
Yeah.
You know, at the onset, it's money out, but in the end, you're saving a lot.
Oh yeah. So long term, it really does help save a few pennies because as an artist, an independent artist, you know, we don't have large budgets like major labels do. So we do whatever we can to make sure we just the end product, we want to get our music out there, so whatever we need to do to get it out there.
Absolutely. And speaking of music, you are from Ontario, but you are here in the most beautiful city of Canada. Yeah, I can say that because I'm here. St. John's in Newfoundland and Labrador. Tell us why you made the track here.
Oh wow! So I have a really close friend here. He lives here in Newfoundland.
Okay.
And I've always heard about Newfoundland, and I did my own research. Like I looked online and I saw like Newfoundland seems to be a very beautiful place. So
all right.
I decided, you know what? Let me just take my trip here, because funny thing is, since moving here, I haven't really traveled. Since I've been in Canada. So I was like, you know what, why don't I just travel within Canada?
Sure.
What better place to go than where my close friend is? So I touched down in Newfoundland, and even when the plane was landing, I had a window seat. I love window seats.
Oh yeah.
And I could see like the geography of the island, and it was so beautiful. It reminded me of home.
Really?
Like this place, I actually feel at home here. Like the people are so warm and friendly. Like I miss walking on the streets and people pass here and they say hello, how are you? Like it took me by surprise at first.
No, like Toronto, they want to know, is we're on to you, mind your business.
Yeah, but the people here have been so warm. And then I did a bus tour yesterday.
Oh, you did? Where did you go?
We went all the way down to Ferryland.
Oh,
and, and Avalon. And I learned a lot about the history of Newfoundland and a lot of the people who paid you know, with their lives to give the freedom that Newfoundland has today.
Yes,
and I think it's a very interesting and a beautiful history that the island has, and it made me appreciate even more the community, the people, and why, you know, fish is like a big thing here.
Yes, that's what really made Newfoundland strong.
Oh yeah,
we had a very vibrant fishing industry 20 plus years ago, and then unfortunately it was overfished and Newfoundland sort of went into a recession. But you know what's driving our prosperity now? Oil and gas, oil in our ocean. So once again, Newfoundland is back on top, doing really, really well. Now, what else did you come to St. John's for? Did you come to promote music, make music, whatever else? Why are you here?
You know what? Like one of the things that was so exciting for me as well, my dear friend, he told me about you.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and about your show. So he was like, would you be interested? I'm like, definitely. For sure.
Thank you.
I always love reconnecting with my Caribbean roots as well. So I was so excited about that. Because it was unexpected in terms of like, you know, a great opportunity like this, but I was so happy to meet you, and you're so warm. It reminds me so much of home, like the Caribbean people. Trust me, I love it. So part of it, I came here just to relax, to enjoy Newfoundland and all that it has, the food,
the good weather.
Oh, the great weather so far.
Yeah,
especially today. Today's weather is amazing. The sun is out.
And no cloud in the sky, no rain.
Oh yeah. And definitely also to, part of that is to promote my music as well. Come on here on your show, just allow people to hear, me, get to learn me, get to learn my music, and hopefully someone on the other end who has been going through a hard time heard the songs and heard my story and feel encouraged.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming out and meeting with me. I appreciate that. And I know, can you believe we're here for 2 hours?
I know, right? The
See, I told you it's gonna go fast, right? Once you get started, it's like bing, Now tell me, what plans do you have for your music, Jaiyad? Not only for Canada, but maybe for Barbados, the Caribbean, and the world. What are your plans? Whatever you want to talk. I don't want you to some Caribbean people think they don't want to jinx it and talk about it. You just talk whatever you want to talk about. Okay.
Awesome. So for me, the next step is really just getting the music out there further. So it is available on all streaming platforms. But I also want to promote that in Canada further. So hopefully I get to very soon go on other radio interviews like this one. This is the launching pad, I would say.
Of course. Well, thank you. That's good to hear. Wow.
So that would be nice.
I'm honored. Launching pad. Did you hear that, people? Caribbean Connections, the launching pad.
Definitely. So definitely, lots of radio. I would love to also be able to minister it live in different places. So not just religious places, but also any place where the message of hope is valued. I'm definitely open to that as well. So getting out there in the Caribbean, Canada wide, and I think along the way my team will grow. So anyone who has the skills that can even help me take this further, like I'm open to working, collaborating with even Canadian producers. Like I'm excited about that as well, because I know there's some really great work that is coming out of Canada. So definitely looking forward to that as well. So a lot of collaboration, a lot of promotion, a lot of content. Looking to continue to push some daily content on my socials. You can find me at Jaiyad Roberts on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, wherever you consume your social media, you can definitely find me there. I'll spell Jaiyad again just in case.
Yes, do that, of course.
Jaiyad, Jaiyad Roberts. Definitely, that is on the cards as well. So lots of promotion, lots of just getting the message out there. Yeah.
Perfect. We have a couple minutes left, and we're gonna play your track again because we want everybody to hear it. What message do you have for the younger generation and people coming up who want to get their music out there and sort of facing some of the same challenges and hurdles that you've gone through and you're still going through? What is your message to them?
My message would be one of mindset, knowing that if you have a gift, know that there are people out there waiting to hear you, and believe in yourself, trust in the process. Continue every day to remind yourself of why you're doing, and don't be afraid to make mistakes, don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Just go out there, release your music, be open to collaboration, be open to working with people, and just keep going.
That's a great message. Thank you, Jaiyad. And on that good note, we want to thank you here at Caribbean Connections for accepting our invitation and coming on today.
It was really, really good pleasure. I'm so happy that I got to meet you and
it was great to meet you. I've heard a lot about you from your friend here. So it certainly is an honor, and I do want to thank you so much. And for taking the time, 2 days to get all of and more with all the messages back and forth to get the poster done and everything. People don't realize a lot.
Lots of work in the background.
Yes, exactly, to be here today. So thank you very much for that. And we wish you continued success. We know you're going to do well.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Amen.
Amen to that, and hallelujah. Folks, we want to thank you very much for tuning in here today at Caribbean Connections. Join us again every Thursday 1 p.m. Newfoundland time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern. www.chmr.ca everywhere or on your local dial 93.5 FM. Stay well, stay healthy, be kind to yourself, be kind to everyone, and most of all, you check us out again next week, same time, same place. Now we're gonna have Jaiyad's track again, Rise Again, take us out today here on Caribbean Connections, and we want to see you here dropping in to Caribbean Connections next week. Bye for now.
You think I'm finished this time, but you are mistaken, not easily shaken. Even though I felt weak inside, my dreams didn't die. I know that I'll find my way. This time I will stand up and fight. This time I will. On my face and tell me no lie, I will not become you. My past is not my truth. No, I decide my future this time. His word is my light. So God, I proclaim that it shall be well with me. Favor, prosperity. My season of glory has come. Great faith shall arise in me. It is destiny. I declare that it is done. Yeah. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. No delay. It's already done. It's already done. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. I will rise again. No fear. I've already won. Lord. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. I will rise again. No delay. It's already done. It's already done. I shall rise again. I will rise again. I shall rise again. I will rise again. No fear. I've already won. Even when you're feeling low, take a stand up. Even when you lose control, lift your head up. Know you're meant to be somebody great. Ain't nobody just like you. Ain't nobody, no gifted and special to you. Nowhere to go. Come on, you're about to win, yeah. About to win, yeah. Let it you're about to win with me. Favor, prosperity. My season of glory has come. Great faith shall arise in me. It is destiny. My destiny, Lord. I declare that it is done. Oh Lord, yeah. Oh yeah. I shall rise again. Come on. I shall rise again. I will rise again. No delay. It's already done. It's already done. Yeah. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. No fear. I've already won. Lord. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. No delay. It's already done. It's already done. Yeah. I shall rise again. I shall rise again. No fear. I've already won. I shall rise again.
This is 93.5 CHMR FM.